Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we have some very exciting news that we have to talk about. This is the news that we have all been waiting for, and so Telcoin has finally released version 3 of their app, and so it is very important to be patient in crypto. Find a cryptocurrency with a very strong use case, a very solid team, and hold on to it. It is easy to look at other cryptocurrencies that are pumping and easily chase them. However, I know that the time was going to come with Telcoin. I think this is going to continue to do very well. With the news that they have released, we're going to be digging deeper into that and looking at some of the details, and so I'm very excited for the future of Telcoin. And so, as we can see here, Bitcoin is currently trading right around $63,000, and Telcoin is trading right around 3.5 cents. And so this was trading just above 2 cents earlier this morning, and then they released the news and this went up substantially, and so it is up about 100% since then, with a market cap of $1.876 billion. And so I definitely think this cryptocurrency could be in the top 20 cryptocurrencies over the next month or two, or even going into next year. And so this is a cryptocurrency definitely to pay attention to going forward. And so we can see here on the chart that this has gone up substantially since the news. This is candles for today, and so this did just break through 3 cents, and after it did break through 3 cents, we quickly saw this hit 3.5, and so the all-time high of Telcoin was right around 6 cents, and so I definitely think that we're going to be reaching that and going above that here. Since they have released this news, I am very bullish on the outlook of Telcoin. And so let's take a look at their Twitter here. So this is where they announce that the wait is over. Version 3 of Telcoin application is here. Read the latest community update to learn more about where we go from here. And so we're going to be taking a look at this article more in depth here as well. And so if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. And so I've been mentioning Telcoin in my Discord as well. I've been mentioning that I've been continuing to buy over the last couple of months while this has been sitting right around 2 cents. And so if you're interested in joining that, there is a link down below in Linktree to Patreon where you can get access to Discord, where I will show all my buys and sells. And so Telcoin is focusing on a very big market, and they're focusing on the remittance payment market, which is expected to grow by 2026 to $930 billion. And so this is a huge market for a cryptocurrency that has only a market cap of about 1.5 billion currently. And so let's take a deeper look into V3 with Telcoin. So we can see here that they have released the application layer of V3 of the Telcoin platform today. And so they believe that this will serve as the backbone of a global movement in the mobile financial services. And so from January 2022 moving forward, they will be releasing different versions of V3, and so they expect to have a version of the product that will be primed and ready for greatly increased marketing and deeper global scalability. And so Telcoin's next phase will be heavily focused on revenue generation, and from V3.2 forward, we expect to begin generating serious revenue, and will be focused on an optimization as we engage new partners and enter additional geographies. And so what I believe to be one of the biggest updates for V3 here is them migrating to Polygon network. And so they were on Ethereum before, and as we all know, Ethereum has very high gas fees right now, and so this will allow users to consume extremely low fees with experience much faster transaction times. And so I think this is a very big step for Telcoin moving forward. Additionally, a newly redesigned Telcoin application is available to all customers, with those in the United States being able to conduct fiat remittance transactions. And so now the people in the United States are able to download the application and being able to conduct fiat remittance transactions. And so in the next iteration, Telcoin app users will be able to swap various assets via a decentralized finance platform utilizing user-owned liquidity pools from the TELX network. And so this is still just the beginning for Telcoin in a long journey to provide a first-in-class, unmatched global experience that will provide decentralized financial freedom to billions around the world. And so here they are providing an update on the Nebraska Financial Innovation Act. And so I think this is news that a lot of people have forgotten about. And so back in May, Nebraska was working with Telcoin to the forefront of national financial regulatory innovation, and Governor Pete Ricketts signed the Legislative Bill 649 into law, also known as the Nebraska Financial Innovation Act. And so this will allow Nebraska to have the first digital asset bank. And so this is seeking to bring its own digital asset-backed financial services to U.S. consumers in a compliance-first fashion. So this is very big. Like I've said in the past, Telcoin is really focusing on laying the groundwork moving forward, and I think this is why they will be so successful. And so the Nebraska Financial Innovation Act is going to remain a top priority for both Telcoin and the department. And so that being said, we do not plan on announcing anything until it has been fully approved by all relevant regulators and fully operational. And so that is something they're going to continue to work on as they are continuing to allocate the funds to create the application, provide the staff, and begin operational support to regulate the digital asset depository institutions allowed by the act. And so some other news as well, they are planning on expanding to other markets. And so as I've already mentioned, following the V3 launch and opening in the US market here, it is an important milestone that they are targeting, and is to have our full stack offering, including both fiat and crypto rails in the US and Canada on the sending side, with Mexico and the Philippines on the receiving side. And so this will enable us to fully demonstrate the power of decentralized crypto markets underneath two massive remittance corridors. And so these are very big corridors here. As we were looking at before, the remittance market is insane in size, and so I think there's a ton of potential for Telcoin moving forward. So I'd also like to take a look at the team here as well, as they have hired many individuals with a vast amount of experience that will be very helpful with Telcoin moving forward. And so David has joined the team from the telecom industry, where he has primarily been responsible for the second line of defense. And so David's career has seen him leading functions in over 70 countries, and so he has experience with many different countries, and so I think this is a very important person to have on their team. And so we can see as well here, the Telcoin team has also hired Natsumi as the Japan country manager and Asia regional operations manager. She was previously vice president and executive director at Goldman Sachs, where she worked in sales and trading roles in equities in London and Tokyo. And so another person that is very important on their team. And so we can see here that they have Steve as well, which is a former production engineer for ads at Facebook. As a lead software engineer, he helped them build out the team at Stanford University to manage the telecommunications infrastructure for the university and for Stanford hospitals and clinics. And so he has a lot of experience as well, and so this is another person that is going to be very helpful on the Telcoin team moving forward. And so they had many other people here. I'm not going to go through everybody, and so we can see they also have Renolan as well. And so Renolan has extensive experience in compliance, having worked for the Philippines Government Bank, a fintech company, and other financial institutions over the course of her career. And so they have hired a lot of people here, like I've said before in the past. They're really laying the groundwork to make sure that they're going to be very successful going forward. And so this is one aspect that I always look for in a cryptocurrency, is a very strong team behind the cryptocurrency. And so they are laying the groundwork to be successful going forward. And so I'd like to take a look at the app on the App Store as well here. And so we can see here that version 3 has been released today, and it has been upgraded digital wallet address on Polygon Network. And so this is going to provide faster transaction times with inexpensive fees. And then the TEL app is available globally to all users in compliant regions, and now the US users can now send fiat remittances. And so the remittances can be sent to mobile money platforms in 16 countries globally. And so this is just the beginning of Telcoin doing very well. And so they have just released version 3 of the app, and they're going to be releasing other versions here going forward, adding other functionalities as well. And so as they release those, I think this is going to continue to gain much more traction. So let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on V3 and where you think this is heading. I'd really appreciate it. And as always, this is not financial advice, this is just my opinion, so please do your own research. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.